Good morning, this is Dr. Bill White again, and I wanted to talk about something that I've shown you. I have a complete video on this case, and it's something about expanding people's cuspids. For years we thought that you could not expand cuspids, and this was taught in dental schools, the orthodontic departments, and people were extracting lots of cuspids because they thought it was a mystery to me of how they said they could not expand the cuspids. They would always come back within 10 years. So research was done up in Washington, I think, with Dr. Little. And I went to hear Dr. Little speak, and he was about the nicest guy I've ever seen and was very nice about this. And I didn't argue or say anything about it, but I could not believe that there's some mystical thing in cuspids that you pull them out over here that they're going to go back in 10 years. So I went home and I found the crowdedest case I could, and I expanded that case, and I'm going to show it to you. And I waited 10 years, and the teeth were still out there, and I waited 10 more years, and they were still out there. And I believe if I could find this lady, I believe she'll be buried with the straight lower anterior teeth and the cuspids out in the same place. I know this is a poor illustration up here, but what went wrong in that Dr. Little was the head of this department, and he told these young men, expand the cuspids and put the teeth in there, and then they checked them and they went back. Now they were in a big hurry, so they just expanded them like this. I can't hardly do my arms that way. And if you expand them that way, the points of the cuspids go back in this way, and they push them apart, and then they put all these teeth in there, and then the cuspids come back over their roots, something like this. So I knew that was the problem that Dr. Little had. If they had taken the cuspids back and then moved the roots behind the crowns the way the cuspids originally are supposed to be with this tip in them, then I saw no way that they would come back. And sure enough, they did not. Now I'm going to show you just a few pictures in this case. I found the crowdedest case I could possibly find, and it was a neat little lady, and here she is, and this is the parents, and it was a very crowded case, and we extracted teeth on it, and that was said it didn't matter whether you extracted or didn't extract, but you could not expand these cuspids. So here are her crowded teeth, and you can see that the teeth are almost twice expanded as what they were. And if you measure this distance across here, and I want to show you after we finished 10 years, I just knew there was no mystical reason why these cuspids couldn't be expanded and why they would come back within 10 years. And so I waited 10 years. I expanded them and waited 10 years. And here's what they look like after 10 years. And this is what they look like. I waited another 10 years. And this is what they look like then. And now we take the cuspid, the distance the cuspids were when we started, and now the distance in between here is almost twice what it was back over here. And now this is 20 years after the lady had we expanded the cuspids. But now we brought the roots of the cuspids back. If you would notice, they had a tilt to them, and if you bring the roots of them back behind the crowns, The cuspids are normally that way when they come in, and they will not move back up in this direction. And I watched this young lady for 20 years, and this is the way it turned out. Excuse me. So I want to tell you that you can expand cuspids, and you can expect it to stay and hold together. So this will be the end of it, and thanks for watching, and join our channel. Thank you now.